have not backed Theresa May's deal so far.
No.
Why aren't you backing it, and could you be persuaded to do so?
Well, we got a phone call at the weekend actually from our whips saying that would we support it? They expected to have DUP on board by the end of the weekend. Clearly that hasn't happened because it's Monday and they're still not on board. No, I won't be pushed into voting for something I don't believe in. You know, I'm more of a conviction politician and I won't be bullied into voting for it. It's still a bad deal. It still means that the European Court of Justice can still fine us. We're paying 39 billion. We remain in the customs union, and it's very hard to get out with the backstop. So, you know, I want better for our country.
So maybe next week you'll be faced with a choice, and Theresa May might come back. The EU might have agreed a lengthy delay to Brexit. Are you willing to see that as the alternative, a lengthy delay, or you back her deal? That's what some in your party and some Brexiteers are saying is going to be the choice.
Well, the Prime Minister has said over and over again 100 and odd times that we'll leave on the 29th. You know,
You still think we will?
well, she's got that gift actually. You know, she could ensure that we do leave on the 29th. But let's face it, we're in this situation because she keeps bringing the same deal back time and time again, and it's a failure to listen. Now. We also got the added element of look at the EU. They said they wouldn't bail Greece out time and time again. They bailed them out at the 11th hour. So it wouldn't surprise me if we see some movement next week with the EU giving some concessions actually.
What many people say is that they were bailing out Greece because they were a country staying in the EU, not one that was leaving. Let me just put to you, Esther McVey, former cabinet minister, resigned of course over the deal. She's now going to back it, and she says clinging on to what the choices we had before last week's votes is not going to get us Brexit. It will see us remaining in the EU. Are you willing to risk that by not backing Theresa May's deal?
Well, I understand David Davis equally came out today. He backed it last week and he said he might not back it this week. You know, we've seen colleagues, you know, with different opinions, but the opinion, what matters to me is what I want to do. And I think it's better that we don't hold our nerve. Why back a deal that actually keeps us in the customs union, ensure that we're still a rule taker and is not Brexit? To me, that is not the democratic thing that people voted for.
So you think we could still leave without a deal a week on Friday?
Well, that's what I'd always want. I'd prefer to have a good deal, but I'm happy going out on WTO if not.
Next Friday?
Well, I'm not sure the Prime Minister will do that actually, because I think...
But would you vote for that?
I'd vote for that, of course I would, definitely. I'd vote to leave on the 29th. That's what the Prime Minister said all along. That's what we've been saying all along, because we've been backing the Prime Minister, and if she doesn't deliver it, it's on her watch.
Aren't you concerned that the country isn't ready for no deal next Friday?
Well, we're hearing different things. I mean, we're hearing certain departments say that we are ready. I mean, the Brexiteers, we put forward a managed no deal. That was a compromise. I mean, it meant extending the transition.
Voted down as well.
Yeah, but I mean, the Prime Minister could have actually whipped people to back it. And then, you know, it's highly likely we could have got it through. I mean, that makes sense. A managed no deal. That isn't crashing out.
Well, that's now not the choice.
No, she could make it the choice, though.
So you still want her to go for that maybe next week?
I'd love her to go for a managed no deal.
Andrea Jenkyns, thank you very much indeed.